Awesome.
Okay, next we have Forrest. Oh, is this the same sniper rifle question? Please tell me no.
Are you getting rid of the red laser?
Forrest, please don't tell me it's the red laser thing again. Hi, Forrest.
I love you.
No, it's not the laser.
Well,
okay, cool.
Okay, we can talk about the red laser if you want.
I do.
No, but I gotta say first, you're like freaking Rambo to me.
Awesome. I'm not built like Rambo, though.
Yeah. Especially since you're a Lions fan, I just found that out. So, like, Jesus.
No, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, Forrest.
You okay, buddy? What was your question?
Yeah.
Don't faint. I know it's Bill and Joby, but don't faint. Resist.
You want to talk about the red laser?
Yeah.
He probably
anything to say about the red laser form?
The red laser. I didn't mean to stop you. Go ahead. If you want to talk about the red laser, go ahead. Go ahead.
Fine. I hate the red laser.
Okay. Why do you hate the red laser?
Excuse me?
Why do you hate the red laser?
It's not stealthy. It's not logical to put a red laser on your sniper rifle.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I think if the sniper rifle were to be used in, real world special ops, you would not want a bright red laser on your rifle. One of the things that, and again, I think some people are noticing it in the game, but there is a subtle under the hood timer to when the red laser fades in. And a lot of players some players have picked up on it, and you can tell the players that have. For the first initial time that you power up your railgun, your sniper rifle, there is no red laser. And then you can look through the scope for a while without the red laser actually triggering. And then over time, and it's a relatively short amount of time, the red laser then fades in. And the intent there is that if you're a really good sniper, you look without your scope initially, you kind of get your macro target, then you go into scope, you get your fine target, pull the trigger, and if you're good enough, no one ever saw your red laser. But if you're a camping whore, and you are just constantly in your scope, spawn camping, your red laser fades in and becomes more and more opaque, which essentially helps tell people, hey, this guy's over here and he's not a great sniper. And so it's very so it is very possible that we have the timer too short. Maybe we want to lengthen that so that we get a little bit more in-scope time without the laser fading in. But I think, given that little bit of info, try playing the game with a short amount of scope time and see how it plays.
Sorry.
That is a
good answer.
I love the sniper rifle the way it is. We at StarhawkRadio, we all sort of criticized the red laser before we actually got to play it, but I think it's perfect the way it is. And
well, I think your caller actually he does have a point. And again, I was it's kind of humorous, but in all honesty, I think your caller does have a valid point, and that is that just like everything in the Starhawk system, it is a complex economy of the combat economy in Starhawk is complex. And we might see a change in behavior if we add another half second or another 3/4 of a second of laser fade time. This caller now, with this hint, he might be able to know, I can do that quick scope, kill someone. I can start rolling people with the sniper rifle if I know how to manage my scope time. So we may want to make a change there, but we do feel strongly that the red laser is the right way to go. But we just may need to finesse some of the details of the timer.
I understand, but the thing is, how are you going to know until people have played it for longer? People want to automatically just pick up the gun and be top snipers the very first time they play it. I think it's better to let people learn, and then, after a while, the best snipers will differentiate themselves from the other snipers. And that's
absolutely.
That's what
you're right, and that's, again, I think that speaks to one of the reasons why Sony was super cool about us doing a very early beta because, I mean, and this was, you have to understand how many hoops they had to jump through to make sure that this happened. I mean, just the when players know, and I understand that players may not understand how important this is, but the Sony team supported us in changing the EULA for our beta so that players could talk openly and freely about it.
Right.
That is not normal. And so for Sony to support us on that so that we can watch videos that people are posting and we can go to any forum, whether it be NeoGAF or whether it be Starhawk Center or whatever, we can see people talking openly about the beta because we feel very confident that if they're all allowed to talk openly about it, we're going to get the best data. The game will be very tuned when it comes out so that when it is on store shelves, we've had a ton of time to see not only what the initial response of a particular weapon is, but in this case here, how is this player going to go back and play with the sniper rifle now that he knows that there's laser fade time? So we'll see early adopter feedback and we'll see late adopter feedback because of the way we did the beta, and I think the game's going to be better off for it.
Right. But even and I know we're going to wrap up now, but I was going to say even with just the small beta time, it could be something where you want an expert sniper to still stand out from the other average or pretty good snipers over even a longer period of time, and so I don't know. So
right, and again, it's we'll always be making updates. I mean, honestly, I've been seeing some really awesome sniper videos on YouTube. And my clan sniper tried it, and he said he can work with it. And as soon as I heard that, I was like, "Yep, this thing's ready to go." I mean, yeah,
so
and you know what?
Wait until an expert sniper.
Yeah, wait until snipers start realizing that because it's a railgun, it doesn't stop when it hits the first target. Wait until because very few people have picked up on that blue rail line goes through fleshy targets. So when people start making kebabs with the sniper rifle, I think it'll be really interesting to see how those videos and how those moments turn out.
Very cool.
Definitely.
All right, so great.